Welcome to the guide. I'm Yo, that's Will. As you can tell, I am ready for some football. And I'm so glad that the NFL worked out their whole issue of like, we have so much money, we're going to fight about it problem. And they figured out,
Right.
yeah, well, let's give the fans what they want in football. But even if that hadn't happened, at least we know that NFL Madden will deliver for us each and every year an enjoyable experience. But I have to admit, this year's Madden is really tough. Probably the toughest one I've played in recent memory because of all the improvements to the defensive AI, which there were a lot of.
Right, now this time on this Madden, they don't stay in their zones. If you got wide receiver coverage, they're going to follow you across the field until another defender catches up on that.
Yeah, I've had some trouble with the zone in this version of Madden because I got used to picking apart those holes in past Madden. They're not there anymore.
Right,
And,
yeah.
In fact, one of the weird experiences was there were times when all my receivers were covered. And I'm not used to that happening, or if it does happen, I'm used to being able to squeeze a pass in to one of the covered receivers anyway.
Right.
You can't do that this year in Madden because it's going to get picked off. So my guys are covered. I don't know what to do. I run around until I get sacked, and it's like 3rd and 45.
And then you're experiencing the same difficulties on the defensive end because there is no tackle suck zone anymore.
Right.
You can't run by somebody and just grab onto them like in previous Maddens.
Yeah.
You've got to really plan out your angle of attack on tackling.
I have missed some big sacks
Yeah.
and some big plays. Like I had a running back in the backfield. I know I'm going to get him, but my angle isn't quite right, and I
Right.
just run right past them by like a half inch, and they're gone for a touchdown. So the on-field improvements are minor, but they're enough to kind of give the game a different flow and make it feel more fluid. A lot of the improvements are presentation-wise.
Right, they make this look like you're watching an actual
It
football
really
game.
does.
Even from the giant air balloon mascots for the teams when
Yeah.
you run out in the pregame or whatever, it's very ridiculous.
And then all the broadcast shots of like the blimp over the stadiums and stuff, it looks really cool.
Right, the first football game to include blimp shots like
And
this.
it looks just like it does on TV. So a lot of changes to the presentation, which I think are for the better.
Right.
The commentary is still really repetitive, and the new commentary in there doesn't quite match up audio-wise to the old commentary, so you can tell when it's a new clip or an older clip.
Right.
The big change is the online communities this season.
Yeah, it's so easy. They make it very easy this time to
Yeah.
set up your online communities, and you're able to be involved in more than just one online franchise.
Well, the nice thing about that is you can finally be sure that you're going to be playing with people who are similar to you.
Yeah.
My problem with playing Madden online, I was sure it was an ex-football player and a current pro gamer because they would destroy me. And now and also like the online leaderboard, I'm 785,260th on like the worldwide leaderboard. And like, so now you can do a leaderboard with just your friends and kind of not worry
Right.
about the fact that, wow, I'm really terrible compared to the vast majority of people.
Right, and one of the things I thought was really cool when you're playing through the season is Madden, it keeps up with the stats on the actual players. So if your quarterback isn't doing so hot in real life, then his confidence levels are going to fall down in the game.
Yeah, I haven't seen a huge impact to the whole dynamic player performance yet. It doesn't feel like it unbalances anything drastically, but it adds kind of that wild card, you don't quite know what's going to happen, the any given Sunday
Right.
feel to the overall football game. So I've really enjoyed this version of Madden 12. Again, it's not a huge change from last year's, but there are minor tweaks and improvements. Of course, most football fans are going to get it anyway.
Right.
Most Madden fans are going to get it anyway.
Yeah.
I'd say there's nothing here that would change someone's mind who doesn't want to play Madden or hadn't thought about. There's nothing there that's going to, oh, now I'd like to do it.
Yeah.
But there's enough there to keep the fans interested and enjoying it. I'd give Madden 12 a 5 out of 7, 7 being perfect, because it does make enough improvements to keep things enjoyable, but there's still some of those old issues that keep coming back each and every year that still
Right.
haven't been tweaked enough. So there's our review of Madden NFL 12, and also be looking for the guides online Madden 12 community, which will get started soon, which will be very fun to play. If you guys want to join us and play against us in Madden, that's going to be cool. And you can get details and information about that from
our website. Visit us on gameandmovieguide.com, or if you'd like to join in discussion, we've always got our facebook.com/gameandmovieguide.
And thanks for joining us here on The Guide.